Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself, my name is Ani Nur Rahmawati as an alumni of the Department of Educational Management, Faculty of Education, State University of Surabaya. In this video, I will introduce the Department of Educational Management. Before heading there, we must know the meaning and purpose of education itself. So basically, the definition of education according to the National Education System Law number 20 of 2003 is a conscious and planned effort to create a learning atmosphere and learning process so that students actively develop their potential to have spiritual strength, self-control, intelligence, noble character, as well as the skills needed by themselves and society. Well, the purpose of education is to create a person who has quality and character so that he has a broad view of the future to achieve an aspect goal and is able to adapt quickly and preciously in various environments. Because education itself motivates us to be better in all aspects of life. A good education is education that is able to manage all components. It is so that education management is needed in the educational process. Education management is a top priority in maintaining the continuity of education so that it is able to produce quality grades. In accordance with expectation, educational management is an activity of series of activities in the form of a collaborative business management process of a group of people who are member of an educational management to achieve attainment education goals by utilizing existing resources and using management functions in order to achieve goal effectively and efficiently. Talking about educational management, the State University of Surabaya has a Department of Educational Management, which is one of the 8 majors in the Faculty of Education, State University of Surabaya. The Department of Educational Management started its existence as part of the Educational Personnel Education Institute since March 2009 under the name Educational Management Study Program. This course is located in Street Idahwetan, Makassar, Surabaya. The current Educational Management Study Program has pre accreditation and is in the process of being developed to provide better service and produce graduates. The Department of Educational Management currently has an important position in the implementation of education in school in line with the community needs for administrator of educational institutions to be able to produce quality and highly competitive graduates, especially with the emergence of the Industrial Revolution 4.0 and Society 5.0 era, which requires workers to have skill and expertise as a proof of mastery of certain skills. Therefore, most of the top education focuses on finding the best way to achieve quality education that can produce valuable human resources, both in academic, technology, digital literacy, social, personal, and private, and have competitive skill high in global competition. Department of Educational Management produces a generation that master the field of management planning, infrastructure, asset monitoring, to supervising the course of the educational process. All of them become a relevant unit to be used in reviewing and all the activities of educational institutions in Indonesia, both those under the government and the private sector. Student majoring in educational management have many academic and non-academic achievements up to the national level. This is also supported by educators who are already qualified in their field of education. Activities that can be followed by students include internship, student exchange, work, lectures, independent studies, and many more. So, students of the Educational Management Study Program are equipped with the knowledge and skills to practice in the field directly so that they can produce graduates or alumni who are able to adapt to the world of work. The job prospects of this Educational Management Study Program are not only in the world education, such as the Ministry of Education lectures and educational analysis, but can work in various fields. job prospect after graduating from the Department of Educational Management can be said to be quite broad in scope. In addition to a career in education, opportunities for a career in other fields are very open. For example, in the field of management, namely becoming a management consultant. In addition, you can also enter non-government organization NGOs, which really education management graduates to take care of the organizational system. The next job prospect is to become an entrepreneur, especially in the field of education. It can be seen here that being an entrepreneur must manage everything with a regular strategy. A graduate of the Department of Educational Management, of course, is accustomed to solving problems and being disciplined, so that opportunity for success is very wide open. For those of you who are still confused about choosing a choice major, the right step is first, find out your interest and talent. Second, do research on the chosen major, consult with people who are experienced or professional in the work. And fourth, understand the advantage and consequence of choice. Don't choose the wrong major, friends. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.